Welcome to Mystical Alchemy Tarot. Welcome in, alchemists, and for those who are coming in for the first time, have a seat. This is the place and space where we alchemize all the energy surrounding us for our healing, for our dreams and visions to come true. We are transmuting energy to what we need to level up in our lives. Now, the reading today is about healing. We know a lot of us are going through times where we're trying to heal and also still be able to manage life and live the life we want and manifest things. So today is about what do we need to heal and how we can go about healing ourselves from our past traumas and our pains. Now, the healing card is your sun card. This is your healing card. This is the card that represents healing. And these are the cards that's going to tell us the story and what we need to do. Now, the first card that came out was the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands is always about new beginnings, new creative beginnings, things starting to come to fruition into the things you want. But for some reason, with that fire in her mind and things burning, I just felt like the word burn. You are ready to burn the past. You are ready to leave the past behind and the things that hurt you. And I want to give you one of the things I've done previously before. I've written on a piece of paper and I've written the things I wanted to release and the things that hurt me and the things that I wish to heal from that and release the things that are not allowing me to move forward in my life. I've written them on a paper and I folded it away from me as in a way to remove them away, to get away from me, to leave, to release. And after I did that, I burned it into like a safe little bowl or dish for it to be burned and to help me move on. And so when I saw that, it was, I don't know why in my brain, it was like to burn that past, release that past that no longer serve you. It is over. You no longer want to deal with this. This is not you don't want to carry it into your new beginning. You don't want to carry the past. And what was so crazy is that the card Six of Cups came up. Now, the Six of Cups to me feel like this is telling me this is some inner child healing that needs to be done. There's some inner child healing, maybe some trauma that has happened when you were a child. And also, I want to say also with inner child, with this card, it doesn't only have to be inner child, but possible things you've experienced and things someone has said to you that has stuck in your mind and you can't let go of, and you've carried it with you into your adult stage. It's time for you to burn and release those things. It does not no longer serve you. So you have to burn and release those things. How do I burn and release those things? You're saying, how do I burn and release those things? Because even with the High Priestess card right here, as you can see, her eyes, I don't know if you can see it, but her eyes are, she closed, but you can see her eyes are still kind of open. Like there are some things from the past that has conditioned your life. You cannot allow it to condition your life anymore. You've been using it as a protector blanket, but it has been hurting you. It hasn't gotten you anywhere. And be honest with yourself. From your past and your trauma, you created this boundary. And you were like, if I create this boundary, no one will ever be able to do anything to me. But it's a boundary that has hurt you. Let's create a boundary that will help you level up, that will help you move forward in the life you want. And I want to say that the past conditioning boundary is fear, scarcity, lack. That's where you set your boundaries on, and that's why you are not growing. That's why you cannot heal, because you have set the boundaries on those things, and that's not seed that you can sow that will grow. So you have to create a new boundary on healthy boundaries that's going to help you. And I want to point this out because also, I don't know if you're able to see the card, but even with the Temperance card is, to me, it's usually like a balance card about time. But this card is actually, to me, at this time when we're talking about healing, is about balancing that shadow and that light of your life. Because so many times as we heal, we're like, I'm going to get rid of my shadow. There's a dark and light, a yin and yang in everything. And we have to learn how to balance that. We have to learn how to let our outer light shine before we allow that trauma and that pain to represent who we are. Who are you in your light? What is the beauty in you? Allow that to shine. Allow that to be your healing. Allow that to carry you through the journey that you're walking. And this right here, the Seven of Swords actually, because, okay, y'all know the Seven of Swords as of like a plan, a deceitful card, planning or so whatever. But Seven of Swords also too, to me, like showing on, you are going to come up with the truth. But at this point in time, this is going to be your boundary where you're going to be like, not, you can no longer serve me, talk to me this way, treat me this way. And that's even with your mind thoughts of like, no, like for instance, as I said, you use fear as your comfort blanket. No, go after what you want, because fear will tell you you don't have the talent. Fear will tell you no one will see you, no one would want you. That's a lie. That's a lie. The talent and the gift that you have and the person that you are, we need you. Come forth. Even sometimes that darkness sometimes come up. Yeah, this is what happened to you in the past. And remember what that happened to you in the past. You can't stop allowing it shatter that boundary and come through that boundary with healing. Come through that boundary with nourishing. Come through that boundary with nurturing. Come through and say, hey, I'm not allowing anyone who's not able to nurture me, who's not able to nourish me, who's not able to love me and be a part of my healing. They can no longer be a part of my path. And you know what the path is? This path, because you're going into a new journey. The Two of Wands about putting that past behind and moving into a newer world, traveling and going, changing direction. We are not going to allow that past. We're not going to wear the past on our back as a backsack and go travel the journey. How can you wear something from your past that's heavy, that's hurting, into your new future? You can't. It's time for you to release it and let it go. And how do you release it and let it go? Therapy. You can talk to a therapist. Write in your journal. Do something healthy that will relieve you and release you from all of that pain and trauma that you've been carrying, because that pain and trauma you've been carrying, we are alchemists. Turn it into what you need for it to be. Whether that's in your singing, whether that's into your art, whether that's into your acting, whether that's to your healing, whether that's to your astrology, whether that's into you designing clothes, whatever you are, you carry that and you're like, this is how I manifest, and this is how the alchemist inside of me changed and took whatever I needed to maneuver to become the person I want, because you can't allow that trauma and that pain to continue to block the shine, the healing. Remember, this is our healing card. You see that sun shining on you, healing you, for you to come forth and become who you are supposed to be. This is who you are. Your strength, the beauty, our flaws and all, our trauma and our pain create who we are and allow us to go farther and help others. But this is your healing time. This is your healing time. Yours. And along that also too, the wisdom card, this is your wisdom card. The wisdom card with healing is eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. This means you're rising and you're taking a different perception. You're no longer allowing the trauma, the pain, and everything surround you to block your perception of how your life's supposed to be. Because it has been a hindrance. It's been blocking you and not allowing you to move forward in that fear. The eyes of the eagle offer you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eyes to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. Act only to further your noblest calling. We all are surrounded by so many things that are going on that we don't care for, we don't like, that has hurt us. But we can actually move forward and heal ourselves and become the person we want to be. Write that book. Become that actress. Become who you want to be. And not only with the high priestess is about allowing past conditions to control you, but this is about your intuition, about you going into your inner space, your inner peace, to allowing yourself to have peace, allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to go into that journey. And the last wisdom card is personal power. Personal power. This is your story. This is your song. This is the journey in which you are belonging to for you. No one, I don't care what has happened in the past. No one can tell you the direction of your journey. Only person is you, because you are the director. You are the one walking the path. Seek all the highest available guidance from your divine, whomever you have as your divine, Father God, Mother Earth divine, Allah, whomever that person is, you seek and you allow them to guide you to your higher self. With the personal card, you have attracted this card to your awareness as you are currently shifting your personal power to a whole new level. It's time to connect deeply with the strength and courage of who you are, to step up and step out into this world, to be the best version of yourself possible. Due to the range of different fears we experience in life, at times we can hold ourselves back. However, this card has shown up today to ask you to feel the fear and do it anyway. When you finally move forward in your power, you will realize there will be no fear and you will be fully in your power and manifesting your truth. And the crystal is chrysotal. I've never heard of that one. Chrysotal. But chrysotal is a crystal that helps to discover and connects you to your power animal. It aligns you to your strength. It also awakens your personal power. So this is a beautiful card for you to begin into your journey. And I also want to do, because it says the power animal, because they usually have a crystal and then an animal. So power animal. And I want to also say too, the number on here is 22. That's a balance. It's a balance and coming into a striking a balance in your life and moving forward. But even with the medicine power animal, common knowledge between the tribes and medicine people of the world indicates that we all have a power animal spirit that guides us through the spirit world and through life. A spirit that offers us assistance energetically, sharing its specific wisdom in medicine. Our power animal stayed with us from birth to death and can be called upon at any time. It is with us to teach us strength, courage, and connect with and embody our personal power. We also have many other animal spirits that come in and out different times to guide us for particular parts of journey. Each animal has a unique energy to share with you. However, your power animal will teach you the biggest lesson and offer insight, support, and guidance. Your power animal can come show itself to you in a range of ways in dreams and meditations, and in the physical world and trance journeys to the inner worlds. Call upon your power animal and work this energy as you come fully into your personal power. And as they're talking about power animal, I want to share this with you. One of my, I think I have, like he said, you can have different power animals through different parts of your life. I know for me, when my kids were younger and I was a single mom, my power animal was the lioness, because I always had to be aware of the strength I needed and the love that I needed to give my kids and to be strong and to move forward, because I was working, I was going to school, and of course, you know, the daily duties of being a mom, and taking care of your kids, that really truly takes some strength, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to be there not only for yourself but your kids, and still showing up for your kids despite whatever is going on in your life. And another power animal is butterfly. Butterfly helps me to transform and know that it's okay to transform into new levels in my life. And even if it's the next day, the next minute, I change my mind, I'm transforming into something new, changing. It is okay. Transformation is okay in life, because so many times we don't give ourselves the encouragement, the right to transform, the right to change our mind, the right to become who we want to be at that moment in that time. And you have every right to become that use your personal power to become who you want to be, to heal yourself, to nourish yourself, to nurture yourself, to love. Give yourself permission to heal. Give yourself permission to become the beauty that you see in yourself. See the beauty in yourself. See the light within yourself. Don't allow that story to overtake you. Don't allow that trauma to define you. Don't allow that pain to pull you down. Rise above it. Rise above it. And this has been my reading for you guys today. I definitely understand this reading because I myself, along with you others, have been going through a healing journey, and I want to share that the healing journey is just, it's ongoing because you're always growing. You're always seeing something new. You're always learning something new. There's always someone on that journey helping you who've been there, done that, and aid you and assist you in growing even more and becoming even more beautiful and stronger in who you are. But this has been a beautiful reading, and I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. And I thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you have enjoyed this reading, please hit that like button, share it, subscribe, and we will see each other again in another reading. I thank you so much for this. And until next time, I say